Guess we're now here.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What's this ritual you guys talking about?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sylvanas, God.
I give you all your money.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Lost in thought. All right, what now?
This grove is kept by Sylvanas' faithful.
I should speak up.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells
Who's
if we
taking
don't
zero
bloody
damage
use
back
them?
there?
We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Why you...
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late.
apprentices?
Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, why can't you go by
I've
yourself?
heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Okay.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Okay.
It's out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Ah,
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her.
Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. You'll need to make room if you want to partner up, though. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
yep, alright.
Swing and... Oh! Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword. Like this, then. Focus, focus, and strike! Yes!
Huh.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Closure to arm. Battle axe. Glass.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Swing, parry, swing. One more time.
True.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Lower.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Heck was that about?
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Roth. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh.
When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
The heck is in there? Every door goes where?
Go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your... You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Is that Goblin?
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
And those approval goes too
Let
fast.
me out, you bunch of softies! Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
Have any holders? Thank you, child. Cage.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
I'm sorry.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Yeah, that cage looks small enough for her to get out.
You're gonna be sorry.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Ah, drink to that.
Bunch of softies.
What are these? Why? What do the rope do anyway?
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of ya!
Prison. Nothing's in there. I mean, back here?
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Okay.
How long? Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what'll come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
We're exposed now. My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin.
Oh, the
Those goblins will rule. You and I will do some good here.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Food. You want it or not? Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
To burn them.
Do for some salt.
gruel. I was gonna equip this. And there's still camp. Is it camp supply? Gruel.
Hold. And step.
Why, hello. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt?
Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Oh, you got stuff for me, huh?
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
Got stuff in my brain.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking.
Oh, wrong
now,
answer.
do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
What you got? Potion invisibility, royal grace, and unarmed recalling damage. Is this a staff? What is this? Whether is not wearing armor, they receive plus 2 to signature roll. Looks pretty good.
Die if I met Laroa
I take this Coral's grace. This one bonus to unarmed attack roll and damage. Looks pretty good. Let me
take care.
Go back to camp. Grab those things, see if I can sell it. No, okay.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me. I'm just sad. Bored.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course.
Hello, Petal. Need any? Hey, bother. Take care.
Okay, equip this on. One D8. And your weapon shot.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Might have to teach the rest of us that trick then.
Expect half these blades will break the first time they strike a goblin skull. I've had to make do with what I could scavenge. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
And let's see what you got. Ringmail armor +1. Any clothing I could wear? Heavy crossbow.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough
Of
to
course, that
ask?
plus 1.
True.
My armor, shield. And I'll show you my quarterstaff.
Shouldn't be too long now.
I'm just sad.
Druids.
I'm bored.
Who uses wooden tools?
I could take these.
Die if I met a road reeking of this place. Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Can't keep me out.
And good enough.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out. No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city? I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Danis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
Okay.
How long until Ronan shows off his thunder wave?
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
This is a door? Stone door.
True.
What is this place?
Have you spoken to Korga? What is it? We're
Wow.
refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again. No word from the scouts yet.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
I don't need any attention right now.
And let me see what's in here.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Let's get going. Go back to out here.
Here goes nothing.
See what I'm doing.
Please, have mercy.
I think I talked to you already.
Please. I've been through enough. We've known enough grief. This don't be no helping it. We're exposed now.
Let me look at the map. Go this way? Yeah, they go that way, so there was a path from here.
One more time. Jump.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Huh. That's weird.
We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy.
Our gloves. Hammer, nothing.
One more time.
Right tool will do the trick.
Bonus 16 out of 15. Might need it. 24.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
All that for one piece of gold.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something.
Nice.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Just got it.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it. We have heads! There. Happy? Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails? We have heads! There. Happy? You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Lost perception. Alright, I'll just sell these. Medium armor. Heavy crossbow. What you got? Spice. Thinking of being really invisible, making this resistant to ants. Infinite wishes. Huh.
Nothing caught your eye.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
A 3. Try that again. There we go.
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
There's a hole down there. What's that? Guess I'm not small enough to get in there. Alright, let's get going.